Hello and welcome back to another video. This is Astro Go Go on the Super Famicom, and this was a game I've seen come up cheap on eBay as part of a bundle, and just like back in the old days how I used to use YouTube, thought I'd check out some gameplay of it. Watched a really interesting video and thought this is a game I'd really like to play, and I actually made an offer, pretty low offer of £12 for both games, and was accepted, and the rest is history. Now this craft here is the only one that I really think resembles anything from the real world. It's the closest to an actual spacecraft. The rest are like all kinds of weird things, so that's my reason for choosing it anyway. I have tried the others. They've got different sort of strengths and weaknesses. As you can see, it's a sort of F-Zero-esque racing game with very bright colours. It also does this really weird thing with sort of camera angles. Oh dear, that's not good. That's not part of the plan. Now the first 4 stages are actually fairly simplistic, and then things take a turn for the more crazy. Certainly a game worth playing, I think, and I was more than happy to obtain this for the paltry sum of money that I paid. So it's got a very jolly soundtrack. Oh, now what I've found is if you don't use your special move, as it would be, for all of the laps until the last one, you get this super turbo. Otherwise you seem to get a shield. Now I could be incorrect about that because the game is Japanese, it's not my native language, so potentially there's something I've not picked up upon, but that seems to be, oh no, that seems to be the way things work. This is taking a turn for the worst, so I'm going to be really reliant, I think, on the ultra turbo. Is this it? Final lap. Here we go. I'll have to unleash it after this. Never will let it go now. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard's. Oh, Neil. This is right by the finish line. Gonna have to unleash the turbo beast and just hope and pray it's too late. I think it is. Yes. Out of the rankings. Need to cheer up. Well, this is a true to life gameplay, so I'm having to retry. This was actually the test to see if the sync settings and sound levels were right. Well, as per usual, I got carried away and it's turned into the entire video. I suppose if I wasn't lazy, I could edit this. I should have probably had a bit of a warm-up, but alas I didn't, so not actually made a video for a couple of weeks. I've always kind of been asking myself a question. I guess I asked myself a couple of years ago. I had a couple of comments as well on a video I made about it. About I think it's the main video on my channel. I think it's about about quitting YouTube or stopping making videos, just my thoughts on it and whatever else. Recently I've been thinking, why do you make videos really? It's not got a big broad appeal, and I think the only genuine answer I've got is that I just enjoy doing it. I think if it entertains a handful of people and I get some feedback on it, then to me it's worthwhile. It could make a difference between somebody having a good day and a bad day. It's probably exaggerated, but I'm sure you can get what I'm saying. And I suppose I've always liked the idea of being on television. Not that I've made any efforts towards doing it, and probably certainly lack the professionalism, especially when it comes to playing this game, which for some reason today I cannot play. Come on, give me a chance. I'm turboing my way to the success, surely. That was close. Go on, we've done it. All I've got to do is get around here. Yeah, tell you what, that's really knacking up my thought process, but yeah, so I don't know, I suppose I just enjoy doing it. think it's interesting, some of the games, get to see them. I think the problem with YouTube sometimes, even when I'm looking for, well, I used to do it a lot, I don't do it so much now because I've already got so many games, but when I used to be looking up gameplays and things like that, a lot of them are sort of tool assisted, or, you know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these, but a lot of World of Long play and things like that, and you didn't really get to see, you know, the actual experience of just your average Joe playing it. I mean, oh no, God, you really are seeing your average Joe there. I'm certainly no games master. I should be better at this game though. I don't know what's happened to me this morning. Now I suppose you could say, well, why don't you play new games and have this sort of positivity, and then it would actually make some sort of impact potentially on some sales, and well, I just don't play new games, basically. I believe that when I get involved with the modern day consoles, I actually end up spending more money than I do with buying the old games, so financially it's not really beneficial. Oh, and it's just the commitment to some of these modern games is too much. I've probably got some sort of disorder. It means I struggle to focus on something for any great length of time. Oh my word. Even one race course seems to be difficult. Honestly, this game's when it all flows together, it works beautifully. It really does. This is possibly the worst example of it, but I'll try and get things flowing again, because when it flows, you can actually use the triggers to steer as well, which does help a great deal. So we're going to be going for this. This is going to be, oh, Sugar Ray. Oh my God. This is all going to pop. Literally. Quite literally. We're going to need absolute perfection now. Some people have already finished. Man. Third, enough to go through. Should have gone the other side. Oh, cheer up. Oh, so if you came here to see an accurate run through this game, it doesn't seem to be happening. I think I did better the first time I ever played it. Then again, I wasn't talking to myself then, I was just thinking to myself. It's a game of memorisation, obviously. There's also a bit of luck involved. Oh, he smashed me. Yeah, there's one course where you even have to, on the later cup, which you probably won't see today, where I even found myself counting the corners to ensure that I knew when to turn, because it was sort of a bit automated for like 3 turns, and then you had to turn the 4th time. Might not sound like much, but it certainly messed with the grey matter a bit, I think. Oh, that looks side. Third, Hamill's doing third. Come on, concentrate now. This video's going to be twice as long as it needs to be. Watch out, you dummy. Oof. But it's certainly, I mean, I don't know how it will show on the capture, because I think it's 30 frames per second, the capture. But it certainly zips along, the old game. Especially when you've got the old turbos on, and it's working well like this. It really goes well. Yes! The ordinary I can do that on all these tracks. 16-second lap there. Nothing to brag about. So yeah, it's Sunday morning. Don't know what the weather's like, but it's been pretty horrendous throughout the night. Certainly not camping weather. So, round 3. Can I do any better? Can't even remember what's supposed to happen here. Why that happened, I don't know. Love the music on this level though. And my voice is probably getting quieter because I seem to be going further and further back in this beanbag, which does seem to be an issue. This reminds me of a Sonic 2 stage. You know which one I'm on about, Casino Nights. So I really don't know much about the backstory of this game. If I'm remembering correctly, it's some sort of Japanese TV series, but certainly don't quote me on that. It's not the reason I bought it anyway, I just thought that looks crazy. And I was not disappointed when it arrived. Obviously it's a lot wider, a lot more free-flowing than F-Zero at this point. But as I say, the later stages, even the middle cup, it really ramps things up a notch. Oh, he made it look easy. To be fair, that was easy. Barry. He's actually quite a cool character. He says he's the slowest, but he's also the heaviest. I found when I played with him, you could literally just ram into the opposition, it blew him up, which was pretty cool. So we've got the obligatory fire level now. Oh man, I was so focused on that sort of volcanic thing in the side, I forgot all about the obstacle directly in front of me. I was getting flashbacks to Panzer Dragoon. Ooh. You could imagine this tune being in Mario Kart. Oh, some very interesting compositions. And overall, I have to say, for the price you can get this game for, I think you can get yourself a box copy for about 15 quid. A loose cart between 7 and 10. Here in February 2020, so it's not an expensive game. I mean, it's probably not to everyone's taste. I suppose it depends how you feel about psychedelic Mode 7S Japanese racing games, I suppose, but I don't know. I've had quite a lot of entertainment out of it, to be fair, and I've barely scratched the surface due to how difficult it seems to become. Why did I press that for now? You'll never know the answer. Well, that was it, wasted. Will I even get to 3rd place? See, now all I've got is the shield because I wasted the turbos. Then again, into 3rd. You won't catch the other guy. You literally need to lead from the beginning, really. But I'll take 2nd. It's not a problem. I'm not sure if there might be one more race. We'll have to see. It's looking like there is. Round 5. Right, the video just goes on and on. This is the 1, 2, 3, then you've got steer. Yeah, some real strange camera angles. 1, 2. Yep. This is the one I was on about. Ooh. Yeah, as you can imagine, there's plenty more of this craziness to come in this game. Ooh, watch them. I don't even know what happened then, it seemed like I span round. Oh sugar. It's good I've got my own filter there. Doesn't seem to carry on into ordinary life, but it seems to be working on YouTube. This could be a copper friendly video, whatever any of that means. Oh my. Oh! Cheeky bit of continental drift there. Well, blow me. Is this the final lap? I've hit the madness, but you're already in the madness when you're on that bit. That's the extended madness. Oh no, but the madness when you're crashing. Not good. Yeah, I mean, this has got to be one of the strangest sort of racing games I've played based upon the viewpoint. It is extremely strange. But when it all links together, when it all works right, it is highly enjoyable. And I think that is it now. I'm sure that's it now. I think we're there. Barry's fell behind. I'm the winner. And there we have it. So yeah, that's Astro Go Go. I'd definitely recommend it. And thank you for watching if you made it all the way through this marathon. And hopefully I'll load some more videos soon. Take care.